They grapple with the issues, head to head, breaking down the walls, no words misread, chasing dreams and truths they've led. In the ring of talk, no one's misled. No holds barred, this is the play. Come along the podcast way. Tyler, Jayson, Jackie J. Hear the truth, no shades of gray. From the ropes to the mics, they're roaring loud. Echoes in the air, drawing a crowd. Their stories climb mountain proud, taking on the world, voices unbowed. No holds barred, this is the play. Come along the podcast way. Tyler, Jayson, Jackie J. Hear the truth, no shades of gray.
All right, welcome back to the No Holds Barred podcast. Episode 2, and trust me, we're just getting started. I'm Jack Jayson, aka Jackie J, and again, I'm here with my co-host, my pain-in-the-ass half-brother, Tynan McDonald.
You know, both times now that you've introduced me, Jack, I feel like there's just a little too much attitude behind it. But yeah, what's up, everyone? We're back, and this episode is going to be a fun one because today we're taking questions from you.
That's right. We've got a stack of questions sent in by listeners, fans, hell, maybe even a few haters, who knows? But here's the deal. No dodging, no sugarcoating. We're reading them all, and we're answering them honestly.
Yeah, no filters, no PR-trained responses, just straight-up real talk. You asked, we're answering. And trust me, we saw some of these questions ahead of time, and yeah, y'all didn't hold back.
Which is exactly how we like it. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. Alright, so the first question comes from Bunny Delphine. Damn, really? The Belle Delphine? Didn't expect that one, but hey, I appreciate the reach. Belle wants to know, why did Tyler, Jayson, and Jackie J have their hair versus hair match the literal day after the promo that led to it? Because the match happening the day after the promo led to no marketing, and so it didn't feel as exciting or hyped up.
Yeah, that's actually a great question. The match was 12 days ago, and to really explain it, we got to break down how Ring of Valor is actually filmed, because a lot of people don't realize this. ROV doesn't film on a quote-unquote show basis. They film on a quote-unquote match basis.
Right. Unlike, say, WWE, TNA, or AEW, where shows are recorded or broadcast with all the matches happening one after the other, ROV schedules individual matches at specific times. So when you see something on Chaos or Training Grounds, those aren't necessarily filmed on the same day or in any kind of traditional weekly format. Each match is taped when it's scheduled, then put together for a full show later.
And that's exactly why our hair versus hair handicap match with my friend Michael felt like it had zero build-up. We cut that promo, we set the stipulations, and then the very next day, Jack and I are rehearsing the match, and then actually having the match later that night. And then afterwards, I'm in the back getting my head shaved off. There was no hype, no marketing, no suspense, just straight to the match. And why? Because Adam Harris rushed it.
Yeah, Adam Harris, man. That guy has zero concept of long-term booking. He's always in a hurry to get to the next chapter, instead of letting things breathe. And this was one of those times where you could tell he just wanted the match over with so he could move on to the next batch of matches. Instead of saying, hey, let's schedule this for a later date, let the tension build, get the audience invested, he was like, nah, just do it tomorrow. And I can't tell you how frustrating that was. Like, we wanted to drag it out, we wanted the match to actually feel like a big deal, but the way ROV is structured, and with Harris making the final calls, we didn't have a choice. We showed up, and boom. Next thing we know, Tynan is getting his hair cut with no time to make it feel important.
And you wonder why so many moments in ROV feel rushed. Because Harris is too busy trying to move forward instead of letting the moments settle and actually mean something.
Yeah, and that's why the match felt like it came out of nowhere. Because it did. And trust me, I disagree with a lot of the ways Adam Harris runs ROV, but this was just one of the more obvious examples of how he completely fumbled what could have been a way bigger moment.
So yeah, Bell, you weren't wrong to feel like it wasn't as exciting as it could have been. It wasn't just you, we all felt the same way, and that's all thanks to Adam Harris rushing the process instead of actually giving it the proper time to be built up the right way.
Next time, Adam, maybe let the moment breathe. Just a thought.
All right, next question comes from 7700 Saint, and they ask, was any of this hilarious beef and trash talking between the WWE commentating team real? Any of it? Between the members of the WWE commentating team that ROV borrowed from WWE? Any of their banter? Was any of it real?
Oh man. I feel like to really answer this one, we need to bring in someone who was actually part of that whole thing. Someone who was right in the middle of it. So let's take a quick break. And when we come back, we're bringing in a guy who knows exactly what went down.
Oh, you haven't tried the KFC dunked wings? So you must be Sarah then. Sarah has no short-term memory. She was going to get some wings when she forgot her wallet at home. But then she forgot why she went home. Also, she didn't know where home was. And why is she in Istanbul when she lives in Kyalami? She doesn't know. But she does know that she will one day taste the dunked wings. She has an excuse. If you're not her, then you have no excuse. Get the KFC dunked wings for only $21.90. KFC, so good.
All right. We're back, and like we promised, we brought in someone who can actually give us a real answer to this next question. Ladies and gentlemen, you know his voice. You've heard him call some of the biggest matches in history. Michael Cole, welcome to the show.
Hey, Jack, Tynan, it's nice to see you both again. It's good to be here. And I gotta say, I'm looking forward to this.
It's good to see you again, Michael. It really is. You're a fucking legend in this business, man. And we enjoyed your commentary, as ridiculous as it was. So yeah, that's why you're here today on the No Holds Barred podcast with me and Jack. Somebody wants to know, was any of the banter real? Any of the arguing, any of the yelling, all of Jim Ross's screaming matches? Was any of it real?
All right, here's the honest truth. None of it was real. When we weren't calling the action in the ring, we were reading straight from scripts emailed to us by CEO Adam Harris. He thought it would add comedy to the commentary team, so he wrote up these back and forth exchanges, trying to make it sound like we had some kind of mental depravity going on. But honestly, it was just dumb. It was forced, it wasn't genuine, and it honestly felt disrespectful to the actual job of commentary.
Are you kidding me, Cole? All that back and forth, all that banter, it was just Harris trying to make a joke out of you guys? That's actually pathetic.
Yeah, and now it makes sense why it always felt so off. Like, I remember listening to some of those segments thinking, damn, these guys really don't like each other. And don't even get me started on Jerry Lawler ordering McDonald's in the middle of a match, and Paul Heyman always bitching about the taunting. But now, turns out it was all just some half-assed attempt at comedy from a guy who doesn't know the first thing about running a real wrestling promotion.
Exactly, guys. And look, I won't lie, I hated doing it. But at the end of the day, I was getting paid, so I did what I was told. Simple as that. Doesn't mean I liked it, doesn't mean I agreed with it, but hey, I wasn't about to walk away from a paycheck over some stupid scripted banter. I mean, Todd Michaels and Harris James, you can't tell me some of the crap they said didn't come directly from Adam Harris. Like the bullshit about Tyler Jayson being a racist for that referee bullshit, and their comments about getting high from the, what was it, cotton candy looking ass smoke.
I mean, we weren't let in on what the commentary team does, so it's so disappointing to hear that none of it was real. Like, I can deal with storylines and character work, but the commentary team is supposed to be the one thing that feels organic. The people calling the match should be real, not actors in a bad sitcom.
Exactly, Jack. Exactly. And this is just another prime example of why Adam Harris has no idea what the hell he's doing. Commentary is supposed to elevate the product, not be some throwaway joke that no one takes seriously. And now, knowing that you guys were basically being treated like puppets, it explains a lot, Michael.
Yeah, well, welcome to Ring of Valor, where the boss thinks he's the real star and everyone else is just there to act out his dumb ideas.
Well, Michael, I appreciate the honesty, even if the answer just makes me hate Adam Harris more than I already did. But hey, at least now we know.
Yeah, no more wondering. Turns out it was all just bad writing from a guy who shouldn't be in charge of a company.
Well, thanks for having me. This was fun. I enjoyed podcasts very much. I was a guest on a podcast 2 years ago, actually, sports media podcast with Richard Deitch. If you ever need me back again, I'm game.
All right, yeah, we'll keep that in mind, Michael. You're amazing. You really are. I've been watching you. We've been watching you since we were children. And yeah, if we ever need a WWE commentator back, we'll definitely give you a call.
In a moment, we'll get to our third question, which comes from Neb's Good Takes, and it says, Jackie, you recently had a guest match at DPW where you had a match against Chris Denker himself. Tell us what that was like.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 85% water, right?
85% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Ooh, pass me the intercom thing.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Don't pay for water, pay for clean. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide Pods.
Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
We're back, and man, I gotta say, that whole experience with Chris was wild. First off, shout out to Chris Denker, because this match, this was his idea. It wasn't some random booking, it wasn't some dream match fantasy that just happened by luck. Chris reached out to me directly.
What's up, everyone? I'm Chris Denker, aka Chris Danger. Bro, is that a laugh track on a soundboard?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just fucking around, Chris. Go ahead.
Anyway, here's how it went down. After Jack's match against Aaron Adams on ROV Training Grounds, I sent a private message on X to Jack. I said, "Hey man, I've been watching your in-ring work in ROV, and I'm impressed. Let's collaborate. You and me, one-on-one."
And listen, when a guy like Chris Danger wants to wrestle you, you don't say no.
Yeah. I remember right after I lost that handicap match with Michael, against you, Jack, I saw that tweet, the post from Chris congratulating you on the win and basically hyping up your match the next night. And at that moment, I was like, damn, holy shit, this is actually happening. Like, that's Chris fucking Danger right there.
Oh, well, thanks, guys. I'm flattered. Seriously.
You're welcome, Chris. And for anyone who doesn't know, Tynan and I have been watching his content for years, since back when you did playthroughs of the WWE games, back when Danger was just some My Career creation in universe mode. And now, here I am, able to say I stepped in the ring with the guy who built that character into something real.
Well, Jack, it was everything I hoped it would be. You are insanely good in the ring. You move in the ring like a veteran. You have that natural ring awareness, and your ability to work a crowd is just on another level. It's one thing to watch you perform, but to actually be in the ring with you, that was something else entirely.
I feel the exact same way about you, Chris.
Ha! Gay!
Tynan, knock it off with the fucking soundboard.
All right, bro, chill, damn.
Anyway, let's not gloss over the fact that you won. Like, that's a huge deal. You didn't just wrestle Chris Danger. You beat me. And considering what I've already accomplished, that's a hell of a milestone.
Well, shit, Chris. How about you and I have a match sometime? I don't know if you think I'm on the same level as Jack or not. That's really up to a debate at this point. But I would love to have a match against you. I'm a huge fucking fan of yours, Chris.
That is a great idea. I'll even be the special referee. Come on, Chris. What do you say?
Yeah! All right, fuck it. It's a deal. I'm looking forward to it. We can work out the details later.
All right, we're going to take another break. Thank you, Chris, for being here. And I'm really glad that Jack and I didn't announce it beforehand because I bet that was a nice surprise for everyone listening. Thank you for being here. And yeah, we can work out the details later tonight. Jack and I will send you messages on X and we can coordinate that stuff later. Thank you again for being here.
I appreciate the time, and I'm looking forward to our match.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, so welcome. This is a very interesting day.
Stuck with these sounds? It's time to take your mind somewhere else. Go create a K-pop party in the kitchen. Wrap it out at a concert. In the shower. Or pretend you're in a talk show in the living room. Discover a world of music and podcasts. Listen on Spotify for free. Listening is everything.
Spotify.
All right, we're back, and listen. We're gonna call it early and make this our final question for this episode. But don't worry, we're ending it with a big one.
Yeah, this one comes from Element Games TV, and they ask, what do you guys plan to do next? Oh boy. Oof. Do we want to answer this right now, Jack?
I don't know, Tynan. Maybe we should keep it waiting. Leave him in the dark for now. You know?
Or, hear me out, Jack. We could just reveal it right now and build some hype for it.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. All right, fine. Let's just put it out there.
All right, so here's the deal. Jack and I aren't just going to sit around and dwell on the past all day. We're moving forward, and the next step is we're creating our own league. We're bringing more pro wrestling to my YouTube channel, TJM Gaming, and it's going to be called ROV, ironically enough, Ring of Victory.
That's right. And our main show? It's going to be called ROV Face Off.
That's right. And I'm really looking forward to developing Face Off with you, Jack. But now, before anyone starts crying about legal issues, no. This is not infringement on Ring of Valor or Adam Harris's copyright. Ring of Victory is a completely different name. Valor and victory are two different words, different meanings, different everything.
But let's be real here. We definitely picked this name out of pure spite for Adam Harris.
Oh man. Oh, 1000%. That guy gave us so much unnecessary bullshit, and now we're taking that ROV moniker and making it stand for something better, something that actually means something, and something that's actually run properly. And just a minute, actually, while we're talking future plans, I do have one more thing to mention. As of just 8 days ago, on Tuesday, February 4th, I officially signed with CAW, Chaos Action Wrestling.
That's right. Tynan got contracted to CAW, and this wasn't just some random opportunity. He got messaged directly on X by CAW's owner, Mikhail Shahada, offering him a contract. So yeah, my brother's officially got a new home in the wrestling world.
Yep. And trust me, I'm excited as hell to step into CAW and see what I can do there. But just to reassure everyone, because I know some people are probably wondering, this does not change our plans for Ring of Victory.
Not one bit. We're still going forward with it, still putting in the work, and still making it happen. Tynan being in CAW just means he's got even more momentum to bring into Ring of Victory when we get this thing rolling.
So if you're wondering what's next, that's what's next. ROV, Ring of Victory. And trust me, you don't want to miss what we have planned.
Nope, not one bit. But hey, we'll talk more about that next time. For now, that's gonna wrap up this episode.
Yep, that's it for episode 2 of the No Holds Barred podcast. Thanks to everyone who sent in questions. And if you didn't hear yours today, don't worry. We'll be doing more of these eventually in the future. Thank you.
And if you like what we're doing here, spread the word. We're just getting started. And trust me, there's a lot more to come.
Stepping in the ring each and every day, talking life and fights with Tyler, Jayson. Jackie J drops truth bombs, no delays. Listen up, got stories blazing. No holds barred, this is the play. Come along the podcast way. Tyler, Jayson, Jackie J. Hear the truth, no shades of gray. They grapple with the issues head to head, breaking down the walls, no words misread, chasing dreams and truths they've led. In the ring of talk, no one's misled. No holds barred, this is the play. Come along the podcast way. Tyler, Jayson, Jackie J. Hear the truth, no shades of gray. From the ropes to the mics, they're roaring loud. Echoes in the